Welcome back, everyone.
No, I was gonna do it. I have to get ready. Hold on, I need to breathe. Welcome back, everyone. Daughter Eva.
Melissa here. Mike went down below to get the excavator. He's going to have to rip out some concrete. But before we get to that, we had a rough day today. Our son Hunter, he's our oldest son, has autism, nonverbal, and also has epilepsy. Had 2 grand mal seizures today. One lasted pretty long, and then he slept for an hour and a half and got up and had another grand mal seizure. And took a lot out of him. I have to say it took a lot out of us, but he's content right now, and yeah, I think he's going to be all right. But daughter Eva wasn't home at the time, so thankfully Mike was here, and our son Levi was here doing some work on some things, so I was able to get their help. But it's scary. Anyone that lives with seizures, especially epilepsy, is reoccurring seizures, grand mal seizures. You know that in this case, it's been 2 years since his last grand mal seizure, and he takes seizure medicine, but you just never know. And so Hunter's laying low today, just resting up. And on a different note, daughter Eva's gradually grown into an adult. Yeah.
Yep. Buying my own gas, $50 worth of gas.
I drove a Jeep, I can't remember.
For some reason, as soon as I fill up the Jeep, my parents think they could just drive it 50 miles or something.
So I got home from my trip. Of course, I needed to run to the grocery store and get some groceries. I come back, before I left, I go, Eva, anything in particular you want from the grocery store? And her answer was, how far are you going to be driving? So it's almost like a role reversal.
I'm going to start charging them.
Whoa, that's a different video.
I'm kidding.
So it's Friday evening right now, and I think Melissa told you at the beginning of this video what was up with Hunter today. So that was a pretty rough day. I hate seeing that happen. I feel bad for him, and it's a hard thing to watch as well. He seems to have those seizures. Last one he had was 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, 2 years ago. But he's doing better now, so that's good. I'm just busting up this little bit of concrete here. This is where I told the trucks to clean out the other day when they were pouring in the building. And I told the concrete pumper clean out here as well. But I'll tell you what, that pumper is the ticket right there. That kind of thing right there makes the wheelbarrow producers stay up late, can't sleep. It's amazing how hard just an inch or so of this concrete gets. But I'll get in a little pile here and get rid of it with the tractor. I've seen some people, you know, there's extra concrete or whatever, they'll just dump it on their driveway. I think it's a nightmare. You can never can't grade your driveway or anything. It's just a mess. So I'll get it scraped off here, get her cleaned up. But I'm not sure what we're going to get into this weekend. I got to get the rest of the floor ready for them to pour next week. I don't have much I have to do, but just get ready for that. I'm going to go tomorrow and see about some pipe so I can fix the pond up. We'll go do that. I'll probably bring a camera along when I do that. But like Melissa said today, we didn't do much at all. We just kind of keep an eye on Hunter the whole time there. Because after something like that happens, you watch his every move. You know what I mean? You just look for one little thing out of place because you're afraid he's gonna go down or something. But so we just hung out in the house. I edited some video and paperwork and all that kind of stuff. But it seems to be getting warm again. We've been going through phases here where it cools down into 70s, and then it'll rain a little bit, get hot, and then cool back down. But fall will be here before you know it, and I'm really getting excited now about the building, being able to spend this winter in there doing stuff. You know, like I said, we'll get the rest of the floor poured here very soon. And then after that, I mean, I can start framing. It's all the things that like I can do. You know, I did the radiant floor heat and all that stuff, but that was the first time. And I enjoy the woodworking part of stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. But we'll get the floor poured, get everything framed in, and then as we get closer to fall, I'll be able to be in there working on the rainy days. But I am not an inside guy. If it's 70 degrees and sunny out, I'm going to be outside doing something. I struggle to do anything inside on days like that. All right, I think we about got her all loosened up and piled up there. I should be able to scoop it right up with the tractor now, hit it with the land plane, and you'll never know it was there. Maybe. Toughest guy I ever met right here, Hunter Morgan.
All right. You know Hunter's feeling better when he wants to go for a ride. So he hasn't been anywhere today, hasn't eaten much of anything today. There they go. I know his mouth is sore, bit his tongue, but he's feeling better. All right, I better go in the house and check on Archie. He's looking out the window here, watching his dad, and when Mike beeped the horn, Archie used his paw and was hitting the screen. So I better see what's going on in the house.
So it's now first thing Saturday morning, and I just left the house a little bit ago. Headed up to Interstate Pipe and Supply. I'm going to see if they have anything that I could use down at the pond. And by the way, Hunter's doing great. He had a good night's sleep, and this morning he seems pretty much back to normal, so we're pretty happy about that. All right, I just left Interstate Pipe. They had a bunch of stuff, but not exactly what I was looking for. They had some concrete basins there that I could put like 12 or 15 inch pipe in. But what I'm looking for is like a head wall or a wing wall, like you'd call it. Precast concrete wing wall. So I'm going to keep looking, and when I get back to the house, I'm going to do some measuring down at the pond there and figure out what may work best or what I can do, but I'll stay on it. All right, I got home a little bit ago, and I picked up the Hunt Man. He was ready to head out. But we just picked up some jerky. At that place right there. Now we have had jerky from many different places. Actually, like when we go out west, you know, those places that have hundreds of different types or whatever. This place here is the best I've ever had. Without a doubt. And the bonus is you can get your radiator fixed if you need to. All is good in the hunter's world. Spicy chicken sandwich. All right, we just got back to the house. I'm going to head down to the pond. I planted some grass down there, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and it's been pretty dry. So we are going to water it, and I'll show you a pump that I got. It's the best kind of pump, best in the world, because it's a free one. I had a neighbor lady, real nice. She was moving to Florida, and she's getting rid of some stuff. And we stopped down because Hannah got some furniture off of her. She had a little submersible pump, and she's like, "Do you want this?" I was like, "Heck yeah." Here it is. I've got my generator. It's down there at the pond. I just have it covered up with some plastic in case I needed it down there. But yeah, this is just a county line submersible pump. Hopefully I have better luck with this than I did the county line shear bolts I bought for the brush hog. At least this one I didn't pay anything for it. So I just drilled some holes in this bucket here to kind of make a strainer for it. I'll take my drill down too, just in case that's not enough holes, but it should be fine. I'll just set this down in the pond, put a rock in the bottom of it or something, and throw the pump in there, plug it in, hook the hose up, and we should be able to water the grass in no time at all. All right, I got my bucket, the pump, drill, hose. Generator's down there. We should be good. All right, we're headed down the trail here towards the pond, but they were saying there's a 40% chance of rain today. There's nothing on the radar. Haven't seen it drop all day, but usually when you do something like this, it'll probably start raining as soon as I'm done watering the grass, but that's okay. I want to try out this submersible pump anyway. And also, while we're down here, we may move a little bit of dirt as well. I want to take that pile of like silty sediment stuff that I dug out last year behind the pond and maybe move it around to the front of the pond and kind of build up the breastwork a little bit. Not for anything structural or anything like that, just to get rid of it and to grade it up. I'd like to at least be able to mow halfway up it, but it'd take a lot of dirt to really flatten it out some. But it's getting hot again. It is. I like those 70-degree days, and it is not like that today at all. It's probably mid-80s, and the humidity's back, which isn't a lot of fun. All right, you can probably see it's starting to get a little green tint to it. It'll grow a lot better once I get some water on it. But by the way, I think I came up with a good plan for the spillway down here. I talked before about completely eliminating the standpipe that's out there. But I think what I'm going to do is leave that in place. I'll put a coupler on it and a short piece of pipe because the water level is going to be about 1.5 feet higher than that pipe is. But I'll leave that pipe a little bit higher than the actual spillway. That way that will kind of be the emergency. And then somewhere in here, I'm going to put like a head wall, put a pipe through here and across the road down there. I think we need a few more holes. It works. Sprayed out there in the pond gives you some idea. It's not a ton of water, but we're not going to run out. So the county line pump definitely works better than the county line shear bolts. Well, the county line pump, it works. And I actually forgot, Melissa has to run out for a bit. And I was going to move some dirt, but I'll come down later this evening. Eve is home right now, but we're kind of keeping a extra close eye on the hunt man here. I think everything's fine now. He usually has those seizures every couple years. And he's been good today, but this kind of keeps you on edge, you know? But anyway, I think that's it for today's video. I appreciate you all being here. And like I always say, if you enjoyed these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.